Hello guys, welcome back. Now in today's video we're going to talk about all of the trust information, getting to know characters, rizzing them up to max level, and by rizzing them up you are going to get multiple rewards, including a final reward of a special personal animated wallpaper that is going to replace this one that you're using right now. As you can see, I have you can't see, but I have an option to use Ambi because I just unlocked Ambi Trust to level 4, which is the max. Now, all of these characters that I have that are locked, you wouldn't have them. The way to unlock them and to unlock their trust system, personal trust system, is by having the character. So if you happen to get them from the pools, and you need to finish their story. If you finish their story, you will be able to progress and message them. For example, I have Rina here, right? But I can't DM them yet because I didn't finish your story. Now, if I were to finish your story, I would have the option here when we press the Q, which is on the bottom right. I don't know where it's going to be on mobile or on other platforms. So from here, which is your phone, you go to the left and you click like your contacts in this panel over here, and you're going to have multiple options. Those are all of the options that you have. And it basically is, okay, you have this character and you finish their story and they're going to appear here. So if I go ahead and finish my Coleda mission and I get Coleda, then I would have her contact here. If I go and finish my Rina missions, then I would have Rina here to message. So once you have and you choose which one you want to message, you will click on them and click send. This will spawn a quest. The quest is, there are not going to be too many quests. It's going to be a couple of events and scenarios. So eventually you will learn which ones are the easiest or which ones are the one that you remember the best options, because there are some dialogue options that increase extra trust. And those other options don't. So if you remember, for example, if you click 11 and you go eat noodles and you happen to click I'll do my best when she asks you to get some spicy noodles, she will get significant trust increase because she likes that. If you click the other one, she's not going to do that, or if it's going to be less trust. Now, per day, as you can see here, invitation remaining 0 out of 3. You can progress 3 characters trust per day. Once you click send, that's -1. When you click send, -2. And then you click Ambi, let's say, -3. Now, Ambi is maxed out. What happens when you start something, right? So you start with this, like they don't really care about you. You click and it's going to be whatever. Now, completing the request is going to be faster at first and slower later on. But by increasing trust to friendly, it's going to give you the characters related skill material. When you increase to trust, the trust to close is going to give you a Affinity Token. Now, this Affinity Token, it can be used in the Holo Zero. In specific areas, if you're lucky, you will be able to find this. And if you are playing Corin in this case, Corin will get 1 constellation upgraded during the Holo Zero run because you found this token. I don't know if you can find it multiple times, maybe, but at least having 1 Mindscape unlocked is pretty good, especially on characters like Ellen, for example. Let's say you have Ellen C1. And now you get this token. Now you're going to have C2 and it's going to be really, really, really strong, right? And at the last stage, which takes the longest, it's trusted, the level 4, you will get the animated wallpapers called Agent Wallpaper Ellen. Now, it's a dynamic wallpaper that can be displayed or changed in the main menu. Wow. Now, little rant about the wallpaper. I did unlock 1 for Ambi. And you can click on this icon here. You click it and you go into the menu and you select the one that you want. Now, I have Ambi unlocked because she's the only one level 4, and it looks like this. Now, this is fine if you are not a CBT3 player. If you played in CBT3 though, you're kind of gonna get disappointed a little bit because you see this all the time for free and for every characters, even if you don't own them, from the CBT3. Every time you pressed ESC or you went to the main menu, right? Every time you went to this menu in the CBT3, it would display randomly a character from the game, even if you didn't have it. I got multiple times Ellen, for example, from like recordings. So I think, let me see if I can show you. Yeah, for example, this one, right? This is what it looked. This is what it looked in CBT3. So I was here, like every time you pressed, it would show a character in general. And this was cool. So this is probably what you're going to get if you max Helen Trust to 4, which is fine if you've never seen it before. But if you know what we had in the past, it's kind of annoying, because this is Anton, by the way. You can't see it. Maybe I'll show it a little later. You can get random characters. It could be anybody, right? So I am kind of disappointed a little bit, because I already seen it before, first of all. Second of all, I think the way they should have done it is that they should have done a more personal wallpaper. For example, Ambi in her apartment, in her room, like watching a movie or something, or 11 eating spaghetti, or like hiding behind the counter, like in a mission. That would be cool. Not spaghetti, ramen. Eating ramen or like spicy noodles on 6th Street, or watching like a movie or something. I don't know. Or like Ellen doing karaoke. I don't know what Ellen is going to do, because I never seen an Ellen background, but it's most likely going to be something like this. So that's what I was hoping for, because this one is Belle and Wise that were new, where it's cozy, they're in the room. This is probably better than having Ambi there sitting on a car in loop. This is way more intimate, way more like cozy and chill. They're in their couch, in their room, watching their phone. That makes sense. So, little rant over. Let's go back to the how this works. After you click and you select, and now you are clicking send, right? After you click send, it's going to give you a mission in your schedule. Now, when you press E and you go to the internet, you go to schedule, you're going to have to pick one place when you talk to them, like when in the day do you want to meet them. You're going to select something, and then you need to wait until that point of the moment of the day. Now, most of the 11 events, by the way, if you would like to know, are based during midnight. So you're gonna have to wait a little bit. Now, what you can do to wait is you can rest once per day. It doesn't resting, like going to sleep at midnight, doesn't count as a rest trigger. So you can rest once and then go to sleep. You can do that. So that's 2. Now, if you don't know what to do, you can do any quest, blue, or you can do any of these video archive quests as well. You can progress one of the characters' personal stories quest. You can do any main scenario once. You can do any blue quest here once, any combat, anything once. If you don't want to do any mission related content, you can go F2 and you can do one of these training stages. Use any stamina, even 1 stamina, even 20 stamina to kill one monster and get 1 material. It's going to progress the time. So if you want to actually pay attention and not waste it too much and keep a lot of triggers, you can do that, and just do one by one these encounters. So you have basically, if you have 100 stamina, you're gonna have 5 different time skips, basically, which can be used to make this time system a little more trivialized than it actually is, because usually it's annoying, right? So now we are at 6 in the morning. We can rest until the next step. We can rest again. So what we can do is go do a mission, or go do this. I don't have enough stamina, so we can do this one. We can continue the mission that we have from that we have already, like Holo Zero is going to progress once. This Anton quest is going to progress once. Or we can go to another map and start more quests, for example. So if we go here, it depends on the quest. Not every secondary quest is going to get like progress 1 stage of the day, but it's worth a try, right? So there's a supply problem. Okay, we up, and at the end it might progress the day. Did it progress the day? It did not. So the other Anton quest did progress the day. So it depends on the quest. So you could try and accept all of the quests that you can see around, and hope that one of them is going to increase the time of the day. Now, I don't know where the other one is. It might be up. But you get what I mean, right? So once you are doing the quest, you are going to be basically interacting with the character. You should try to pay attention what they're saying, because if they're saying like, oh, I really love karaoke, oh my god, I love singing, I love hanging out with people, where do you want to go? And you say like, I don't really care about karaoke, like as an one of the options, and the other option is going to be like, yeah, let's go karaoke right now. Obviously let's go karaoke is going to be it's going to give you significant trust, and the other one is going to give you either nothing or very little trust. So try to pay attention at least on those quick lines at the start or at the end, or when they're like DMing you. So that way you kind of try to understand, even if you do it once, you're gonna get the gist of it, of what the character likes. So next time you can either, if you're lucky, you get the same quest and you can just re-click the correct option and get another significant trust and just farm it. Otherwise, by failing a couple of times, then you will understand, and you will pop off and get like big progress. Now, a little thing, even though you have consumed your daily progress for the trust, your daily trust mission, you can still get some extra ones randomly during the day. For example, first of all, let's accept this one, otherwise I'm going to forget. There you go. Now we accepted that one. For example, if we get to the schedule, you see here, evening and midnight. In midnight, we have a trust mission. This is not the daily. This is an extra. When do these appear? When you start getting the character to like friendly and close, you start getting more of these, and those are like trust missions that also increase the affinity between you and the character. So even though the daily is done, keep an eye on all the events that are happening in the current day. And even if it's midnight, you go to sleep and it's another day, check the whole day and see if there is any trust. Those are actually extra progresses to the maximizing of their trust. So keep that in mind. This is going to help a lot. So after you get them to the max, you get those materials. The wallpaper could be better in my opinion. Hopefully in the future for special characters, for premium characters, maybe it's different from premium characters. I didn't unlock Ellen yet. She is, I believe Ellen is currently on, yeah, she's not maxed yet. It's gonna take a couple of days. She's still yet to get to close, to achieve the close status. Whenever I get this one, I'll make a tweet about it or something and I'll show you how it looks. But if you did it, show me how it looks. So yeah, the others are probably going to be something like that. Okay, so keep that in mind. And this is going to probably be very, very easy to do. You just have to wait a little bit, okay? So that is it. Thank you for watching and see you next time.